So you want your post on social media to look professional. You want to have a good design, but you have no clue how to do it. You are not really a techie and you're not a designer. So no problem. I will show you what to do in really a few easy steps, how to get started and to look like a badass right from the beginning. Okay, so hang on. I will share my screen and we will hop into Canva. Okay, now we are in Canva, and this is what you're going to do. So you will go to create a design. You click on this, and then you just open, doesn't matter what. Let's say Instagram story, yeah? So you create a blank Instagram story. That's the first thing. And you need two things. I want you to select a color scheme, and then we will create a few blank templates that you can use and use for your posts so that you don't waste time creating anything new, because those templates are already created by designers. You don't have to start from scratch. I don't want you to start from scratch. I want you to use something that is already there, because that saves you time and it will look really good from the get-go. So we have this open. Now you go here and you look for design. And we're already here. So you see here are a couple of designs. And then there are styles. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to styles, and then I want you to pick a color palette, or better, you pick a color palette with some fonts. So you click here on combinations, you click on see all, and then you pick one that you like. That's it. Yeah, because we are not looking into brand design right now, like not something that is, takes a lot of time. For now, we just want your things to look good. So let's say I like this one here. So I click on it, and we use the heading, we use like the fonts that we have here, and we will go with that. Yeah, so this is now the color scheme that you have. You can also see what it looks like when you go on shuffle, when you use the whole color scheme. So see what I do? I click here, and the color and the font changes, and you can see what different options you have. So this is super cool. So now I add a new page, and now that we have a color or colors and we have fonts, what I want you to do now is to go back and then look for templates. So you look for templates that you like. Let's say this one here, and I will just add this template to my my files here. So, and then I add another one. Let's see, what else do I like? Maybe this. I have two different ones. Maybe let's say one. Okay, let's say we're using I don't know what, it doesn't matter, just this one. Okay, so now I have three different versions. I can also go back and use a different one. I don't know, let's say you can use this one. Okay, so now you have like a couple different versions. And what I want you to do now is, because you can see when I click here, you can see all of them in an overview and they look all different. Yeah. So what you want to do now is you want to use the colors that you have selected prior. You want to add them to your design. So here's how we do this. We click on it. And okay, so hang on. What I will do also is I click on here, and then I add some shapes, and I will use those shapes to put the color scheme that I've selected in here. So, hang on. So I will just put this here. Okay, so so these are the colors. And now I go back to my color scheme that I had. I go back to design. I click on the colors that I had here. Okay, so I find this under styles, and then here are the colors that I use. So I want to use now, the easiest thing is you duplicate all of this. And then you just shuffle, yeah, and then you have the colors in here. So we have the dark blue, we have that already. Now we want the red. And then here we have the red, we want the light. And then here we want the white with the blue. Okay, so now you have those colors. And you can also see them when you click on those colors here, because you will now see the colors that you have used in the document. Okay, so here's the light blue is here, the orange is here, the light orange. So these are the colors that I've used here. So you can now go in here and select them so that you have them handy. Okay, I'm doing this right now here. And the other one I think was like I think it was this one. So these are the colors that you're using. And now you are applying those colors to this page here. So you don't want this pink here. You go in and you can use this one. And you can also use, I think it was this one, the blue. Okay, so now you have that. And then you want to make sure that you have the same font. So the font here is Arsenal. So I would just use that as a heading. And then you go in here, ungroup, and you use the same font. Okay, so see, now you have this font. And then you want to know, okay, what is this font here? Subheading is Radley, and this is the same. So you go back here and you select that. Okay, here. Okay, so now you have that. And you do the same for all the other ones. So I would just copy this. And then I would just delete all of this. Delete all of this. Put your content in here, the text, and then you go back. And then you use the text, the colors that you have. You go back to here. So you have an orange and a blue. So you can go and use this one. And now you just go through and do the same for everything. And this is how you can create your own branding really easy without starting from scratch every time again. So that's basically it, you guys. Here we'll do the same. You copy this in here. And then you just change the color to the light. And then if you are fancy, you can, because this is hard to read, you can go to effects and give it a light. So this is what you can do. And that's it. So now if I click here, see what we have created within a short period of time. Now you have all your templates set up. And you don't have to worry about looking not professional or wasting time coming up with new designs every time. You have it all figured out and you can use this as your template. And I would now just go in and you would just copy this over to all the other ones here so that I have this as a reference. And of course, there's way more that we can do. And I have a whole course on how to create your brand that that is really authentic and feels like you and makes you proud. And you can find more information about that in the comment section. Okay, that was it, you guys. I hope this was helpful. Give it a thumbs up and share it with other entrepreneurial friends that might need this. Okay, thank you. And in case we haven't met yet, I'm Kirsten with Authentic Branding, and I'm super excited to get to know you better. Bye.